Oh yeah, party people. Y'all see what it is, man. Of course, we had to start the Friday Night Light preview. I know everybody. I know. Y'all see who I got with me, man. He's the head man at Cedar Grove High School, man. Coach Patrick, my guy. What's up, dude?
Hey man, what's going on? How you doing?
Man, listen, coach. We're here. We're a couple of weeks away from the season. Well, maybe more than a couple of weeks because this COVID-19 thing is shaking everything up. So I want to start right there, coach. How difficult has it been navigating these waters with all this uncertainty, and we get all this crazy news about are they gonna do it? They're not gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it. How tough is that for you and the staff getting these kids ready for Friday Night Lights?
Man, I tell you, it's really been a task just for the simple fact that it's so many uncertainties with how the GHSA is running things and then how our county's running things. So, the biggest thing we've been trying to do is just keep our kids engaged in the task at hand is, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So that's what we've been doing every day. We don't know exactly when, but when it's time to kick off, we're gonna be ready.
And how is that mentally for the kids? Because in today's society, the kids get a lot from social media, but they also have to listen to you guys. But they still kind of it's always like, man, coach tripping, man. But what they talking about, coach? So how was that? Because now you kind of really got to be counterpart psychologists as well, dealing with these athletes.
Well, that part that has been a little difficult as well, but we got a program that's been run at the top notch level for a while now, and our kids know the expectation, and so they know to kind of block out that outside noise. Of course, they were kind of disappointed when we got pushed back, and now we're not able to play Buford, we're not able to play Tucker, we're not able to play Colquitt. But the opportunity to still play region play and the opportunity to win another state championship, that's always going to get my guys up and ready to go. So that's what we're kind of eyeing now, and that's what's kind of keeping us motivated.
So let's talk about it real quick. I know as a coach, I know you always looking forward, but I just got to go back just a tad. State championship, you guys pull off another one. The feeling, seeing those rings, moving forward into the 2020 season. What has that ride been like?
Man, it was an amazing ride last year, especially for our seniors. Man, just seeing them cap off a 4-year career with 3 state championships. Something that's never been done by a senior class in DeKalb County, and it was just special, man. It was a real special group of guys. We knew it when they came in as freshmen that this had a chance to be a special group of guys, and they finished the job, man. So it was just a great ride for just seeing them, and then us as coaches being able to finish that off as well. It was just a real special ride, man.
The hashtag, coach. I love, coach. I love the hashtag because it has so much meaning and feel, and because I know the work that you guys have put in to build the program over there. Talk about the hashtag because it always, every time I see somebody coach or post you, Coach Smith, the tremendous staff that you got over there, it really hits, coach. Talk about the hashtag, coach.
Man, you know it. We just different,
We
man.
just did.
It's different. And we gonna do everything different, man. From practice to how we prepare for games, how we feed our guys, how we warm up for pregame, like everything. 'Cause you don't see very many teams bring a stereo system the size that we do to the games, man.
Big
Like,
speakers,
so
coach. Big like concert out there.
yeah, yeah. So we pride ourselves on doing things just a little bit different. We're the only Adidas school in our county. We want to stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? Like we want that attention, but we want the right attention. Because if you notice, you don't see us, boasting on social media. We're not
Nah.
gonna be different like that. We're gonna be different in the way we carry ourselves, and we want to do it the right way. And we talk about that with our kids each and every day, even in the school. You be the different one in the classes. Everybody's being loud, standing up. doing what they're not supposed to do, you be different. You be
Right.
different. You sit there, you listen to the teacher, and you actually, you step in and tell those guys, hey man, this ain't what we're supposed to be doing here. Be a leader.
Mm.
So to be a leader, you have to be different. I've never known anybody to get to the top or to be a leader by doing the same thing as everybody else. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right.
that's what we pride ourselves on, man, is being different.
We talk leadership, so of course we have to start at the position that gets all the attention, win or lose. You quarterback. I got to spend some time with him last year during the Rising Senior game. Actually, he was my first overall pick, and I can vividly remember when everybody was like, "Well, why wouldn't you take?" I say, "Dude, leadership, man. Program. Talk about Austin, man. Talk about him."
Man, Austin is one of those once in a lifetime kids that is the epitome of hard work, first of all. And he's one of those kids that you rarely get that has the smarts off the field, but also the toughness on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's just a natural born leader, and he's going to do everything the right way. Like he's gonna be one of the toughest kids and hardest working in the weight room. The kid has like a 4.0 GPA.
Oh.
So he's hard not to follow. He's hard not to put out there in front of everybody and say, "Hey, this is the face of our program," because he's going to do everything right. He's going to be, yeah, he's yes sir, no sir type of guy. He has a
Yeah.
great mom and dad that take great care of him, man. And so that's where it really starts. It starts at home because he has great parents.
Mm.
But as a sophomore, we seen something special in him, and we knew he would be the type of leader that we needed, down the road. And as a sophomore, he won us help win us a state championship. Won it last year as a junior, and he's back for his senior year, just as hungry. And that's the key. He
Right.
stays hungry. He always wants more, man.
And the thing I like about him, he has this like little quiet, funny side,
Yep.
but he kind of like he kind of lay back. But when it's his turn, he goes in, he gets it done, and then he might just walk back over there. He keeps an even keel. I
Yeah.
love that about quarterbacks. He throw a touchdown, he just goes to the side like none of the that's what I love about the kid, coach.
Yep. Yep.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, like you said. He go out throw for 4 touchdowns. He's gonna be the same. He go throw for 4 interceptions. He's gonna be the same. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like he's not gonna get upset. He's just gonna he's gonna make up for it, and he's gonna see what he needs to fix, and he's gonna go back out and do better the next time. And the same with when he has a great game. All right, well, what did I do bad in this game? I know I just played well, but there's some things I can still fix. You know what I mean? So he's just one of those special type of kids, man. He's rare. He's rare, and he can throw it and he can run.
And he can run it. Yeah. Yeah. And he to put on some size, coach. I bumped into him one day this summer. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
something going
He's
on
probably
over
about 6'3", about 210 right now.
there. Yeah. So let's talk about the guys up front. I always call these guys the big athletes. These are the best athletes on the field. The O line. Talk about your O line because nothing starts without those guys. Talk about your O line.
Well, man, and the interior O line is going to be really, really good for us. We have a sophomore that's going to be starting at center, um, Kendall Brown, and he had started all 15 games for us last year. Actually, 16 if you count the scrimmage.
Right.
He started all 16 games for us at right tackle, and we moved him to center this year, which is a more natural position for him. Um, Real smart kid, real rugged, um, can get the job done at center. And then we got two mountains at guard. Right guard, Keon Watson, is about 6'5", probably about 330.
Ooh.
That started the last 2 years for us. And then the left guard is Spencer Yeaton, even bigger. He's about 6'6", probably about 380, man, and just a mountain of a man. And the thing about him is the center, our center Kendall and Spencer, they're so smart. When somebody lines up in the front, they can call out what everybody's supposed to do up front, man.
Mm.
So that interior is really going to be our anchor this year. We got 2 tackles we're trying to, break in, and that's pretty new to our system. They'll be pretty good for us. One is Justin Jones. He'll be at left tackle, real long, athletic kid. And the other kid is going to be Christian Anderson, real long, athletic kid as well, man. Both of them probably about 6'5", 6'6", and they just real big athletes that are really good in pass protection right now. And we're trying to get them to where they need to be in that run blocking.
The physical part.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we know this. Athletes everywhere around the county at the skill position, running back, wide receiver. You've had guys that, oh my God, you just pitch it out there to they go to the house. It's a lot of variety of those guys in the program. Y'all run the inside zone, got squeezed through, he going 70, 80. The speed is there. Talk about your playmakers at running back and receiver, coach.
Whew. At running back, man, we got, oh my goodness. We have 3 guys that can just flat out get it done. I'm gonna start off with our senior Langston White. Played a lot for us last year. Very, very explosive. Can play receiver. Can play slot. Also, as well as running back. Real explosive, man. We just try to get the ball in his hand. The most dangerous guy is probably the junior Rashad DeBinion. Rashad DeBinion last year in the playoffs just absolutely dominated, man.
Boy.
From running back, from the return game, we put him out wide a receiver. Just absolutely dominant. And then we got a new guy that's a 10th grader. He'll be a rising 10th grader. That's a pretty big guy. He'll be a change of pace guy for us at running back. His name is Quinterio Lawson.
Okay.
And he'll be coming downhill. He's probably about 5'11", probably about 215. He's a different style of running back that we've had here. He's more of a pounder instead of that scat back that we traditionally have.
Y'all got him, boy. Yes, sir. Y'all got them jitterbugs.
Yeah. And then out wide, it all starts with Janarin Bonner, man. Wide receiver, probably one of the most highly recruited receivers in the nation. He's back for his junior year and priming for another big year. Then, we got some young guys at slot receiver that can get it done as well with Bernard Mack, who was a freshman for us last year, started all 15 games. Is going to make, a huge impact, man. Like, if we had got to run track this year, he probably would have been he was going to contend for the state championship in the 400. That's the type of speed this guy has. And then you got Trey Farrell that's coming off of a knee injury from last year. So a lot of guys didn't get to see him. Speed on top of speed with him as well in the slot. And then returning senior Sam Pittman that made big play after big play for us last year. So those are just a few. We got some more now.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that's going to get it started for us.
Now let's turn around and we got to talk defense again. Like I say, everything starts in those trenches, man. And but when y'all first of all, coach, when y'all with that light blue with the dark pants,
yeah,
them dudes up front, they look even faster, coach. Talk about the big boys on your D line.
Man, this is probably the most talent that I've had on this D line in probably a few years, man. This talent on this defensive line can rival any school in the state. They just got to continue to work and get better. But it all starts with our nose, Demarius Jackson, man. Demarius Jackson, it doesn't get any better as a high school player, and he's going to be a phenomenal college player as well. Inside at the one technique, or he could play the 3. Like, he's just a mountain. He doesn't get moved. He's so explosive off the ball. I've never seen a 300-pounder with a quicker step than him.
And that's why.
Yeah, and so along with him, we got another highly recruited guy, about 6'5", 280. Played defensive end for us last year, but he's gonna slide inside this year. Christian Miller. He's back for his junior year. Gonna be tough. Those 2 guys will be tough to block inside together. And outside, I got 2 younger guys at D1. Really 3. No, I'm sorry, 4. I got 4 defensive ends that can they're gonna be in rotation, and they can just flat out go get it. Starts off with Joshua White, um, another highly recruited guy. He's gonna be a big time guy. He's about 6'5", 250. Then our quicker, our rush in, CJ Madden, speed for days. Then I got two real young guys, Malachi Madison and Adonijah Green, that'll both be sophomores, man. But they got to get on the field, and they are going to play.
I love it. I love it, coach. The linebackers, coach. Let's hear about these linebackers. You know, I don't really like talking defense, but defense win championship, coach. And I'm already getting text. So like, well, you talking a lot of defense. Shut up. We started offense. Everybody first. Talk linebackers, coach.
Now, this is the spot where we are really trying to find, who's going to step up and be those guys. We graduated 4 seniors at linebacker last year that all played 3 years or better. So this is the year that we're trying to find that young group. Our 2 best players that we think are going to be, let's see, my 2 sophomores. I think they're going to be really, really good. Raul Aguirre and Everett Rusall, both of them are 10th graders.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to step up. We're looking for them to step up and be those guys for the next couple of years. But we do have a couple older guys that are still competing with William Flanori and also his name is slipping my mind, Desmond Buchanan. Those guys are all 4 of those guys inside are really in the mix. And then outside of our kind of strong safety spot, kind of hybrid, Dominique Davis is a senior for us, and he's just a program guy. We always have a couple of those every year. You've never heard his name before, but maybe on special teams. But this is his year, and he's going to pop up, and people are going to be like, well, where did he come from? He's been in our program. This is his 4th year, and he's going to be a heck of a player for us this year. And the guy that plays offense, too, he's going to play defense, and Quinterio Lawson, also at that linebacker spot, will be pretty good for us.
Now, we got to talk these. Y'all know I really don't like talking about DBs, but we got to talk about those fake pretty boys in the secondary. If they could catch, they'd be wide receivers, everybody. Let's talk DB. You Cedar Grove. I always love the swagger that these guys play with in you guys secondary, man. Let's talk about the damn pretty boys back there in the secondary.
And I tell you, man, this year, like you said, we got some guys with some absolute swagger back there.
I already know.
That can go, man. And it's going to start with our 2 safeties, Jordan Greer and Antonio. Those 2 guys, both of them are committed already. They've been starters for 2 and 3 years for us. And both of them are just dynamite kids, man. They're very explosive. If the ball is in their area, they're going to pick it off. And especially Jordan Greer, he's going to the high. He scored 4 defensive touchdowns last year. Man. So him and Antonio Taylor are just dynamite back there. Antonio is like the quarterback of our defense. He's going to get us in the right call each and every time. And he's already committed to Southeastern Missouri State. And then our young buck got probably the most swag out there, man. He's only going to be a 10th grader, man. His name's Kayan Lee. Watch out for this guy right here, man.
Okay.
He's one of the top corners in the nation before it's all said and done. He's already gotten offers from Georgia Tech, Florida State, Arkansas, Tennessee, and he's only a 10th grader, man. And when I tell you this kid looks the part, absolutely looks the part, man.
Damn, these DBs, man.
Yeah. And then our another guy that's just a program guy. He's going to be a senior this year. His name is Montego Johnson, man. He's probably going to end up starting that other corner for us. Again, it's just his time. And he's going to rise up and be one of the, a solid corner for us this year.
Coach, let me ask you this because, like the theme pretty much, because I've been around you guys for a while now, the theme in your program always seems to be it's just that spirit of competition.
Yeah.
Because these guys get to see the guys before them, and I just think it makes these guys hungry. I always go back to Jaden Hazelwood, and this guy was such a hard worker, and I think it rubbed off on guys, to see a guy who was quote unquote top guy in the nation at his position, but he did so much everywhere else in the program.
Yep.
Just talk about that mentality that you guys instill in these kids over at Cedar Grove.
Man, and it starts with a guy like Jaden. Jaden is unique. He's special talent, and you could take nothing away from everything that he did. But the best thing that he did was he came and worked hard every single day. He never took a day off. And if it was something on the field where he felt like he could do, he would do it. Jaden started on offense. He started at safety. I remember vividly, we were playing Hewitt Trustville in Alabama his senior year now. And he started off as safety that game, but they were killing us on the outside. He said, "Coach, put me a corner.
Put me a corner.
Put me a corner, and I'm gonna shut it down." So, and then on top of that, he's gonna go out and play special teams. How many times do you put your best player on kickoff or punt, or you know what I mean? Not
Right.
returning. Of course, he's gonna return kicks. He's gonna return kickoffs.
Right. But going down to make a tackle.
Right, going down making tackles. You rarely see a guy that wants it that much to say, "Hey, coach, if he's not gonna do it, put me out
I
there."
do it. Yeah.
And so that type of mentality is what we live by. We're going to compete at everything. If you want to get on the field, you have to compete for that spot. You're not just given any spot on our team. So the spirit of competition is there each and every day. Like we had we were conditioning a little bit on Friday, and that guy got kind of competitive. You know, offensive guys want to be faster than defensive guys. All right, coach, line us up. We're going to race. Who's the fastest? So everything that we do is going to be competitive. And I'm not going to tell you who won, but you'll be very surprised about who was the fastest guy out there.
I listen. At Cedar Grove, I won't, because one of the things I know that you guys live by, and you talked about it earlier, that this was probably the first. Well, this was definitely the first season that you guys you didn't get to compete in track. I was shocked to find out that everybody in that program runs track. Everybody. If you're not playing baseball, you're running track, and it's like not even up for debate.
Yeah, if you're a skill position guy, it's not up for debate. You're on the track team. So, you know, you just let me know what you want to run, and then after practice, I'll let you know what I want you to run. So, yeah. So yeah, it's really not up for debate, man. And you know, it's like this: our best guys, like again, Jaden Hazelwood, a state champion in the 110 and the 300 hurdles. Not because, all right, coach, this is what I'm best at. No, this is what you think I can be. All right, I'm gonna work my tail off on it, and I'm gonna be the best. And it's
Coach, it's so crazy. Like I say, being around you guys, and like this is just what I always laugh about. Because like I say, when I get questions about Cedar Grove, it's always kind of like, well, what's the solve? Why they don't do this? Why? I'm like, dude, listen, look at the proof. Like, no, they don't have to tell you. Yeah, they don't have to DJ Khaled you to death, man. We the best. Well, they don't do it.
No, that's not how we, that's not how we operate. Like I was telling you earlier, man, we were brought into this profession. Me, Coach Smith, Jimmy, Coach Hannah, a lot of the guys that are here, Coach Mabry, we were brought into this profession by a real professional by the name of Coach Ray Bonner.
Mm-hmm.
And he did not teach us to once we win a game, he always taught us, act like you've been there before. Right. Act like you've been there. If you expect to win, what are you so happy for about winning every time?
Right.
When you on that stage, that's a whole different type of feeling. But until you get to that stage, if you're talking about just a regular game, act like you've been there before, man, and prepare to win. If you're preparing to win, then it don't feel any different than any other day because you wake up a winner every day.
Mm. From a recruiting standpoint, Coach, how have you had to talk to your parents and kids about this culture of recruiting? It has obviously changed now. Coaches haven't been able to get out, and just pretty much a lot of social media, a lot of correspondence. How has that piece changed your job and what has to be done for your kids?
Oh man, it's changed tremendously. I can't tell you how many text messages, calls that I've received or had to send out. Like, so at this point, they can't lay eyes on the kids, for themselves. So I'm, breaking the tape measure out, taking pictures of kids so they can get accurate sizes, putting kids on scales, sending them clips of practice of the kid running around and how he moves. So really, really it's gone to where I'm having to advertise the kids just a little bit more just because the coaches can't get out and see them.
Right.
But, as a head coach, I don't mind that one bit. I feel like, you should be advertising your kids anyway. And so it's just pushed me to do that just a little bit more. Making sure I have my recruiting sheet, my prospect sheets up to date all the time, so we can continue to send those out. Making sure all the guys are, keeping me with their accurate, phone numbers, their accurate addresses, stuff like that, so coaches can get in touch with them. So it's been definitely different. And one thing I have told this, especially the parents in this class of 21, if you have some solid offers, if you have a place that you feel like, you're ready to commit to and you've connected with that coach, you might want to go ahead and commit, because this early commitment thing is going to be different when because the rule just came down to those seniors, get that year back.
They get a year back, right?
And it's not going to. I don't think they're going to give the schools any more scholarships.
Right.
That's going to really play effect on this 21 class.
Yeah, it's been so crazy. A lot of the questions I've been getting is like, well, how does that affect our numbers? And I like what you just said, because that's pretty much the advice I've been giving. Hey, if you got something solid, you like that school, stop. Don't play the waiting game, because the numbers are going to get. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely.
Coach, we got to talk about you before we get you out of here. This is what I always laugh at. Whenever me and you kind of around each other, I have to kind of pull you to the side, because you gonna kind of like, you're not gonna be right there in the mix. You always kind of try to play this. Let me stand over here in the cut. Yeah. Let me just Oh, okay. But what you talk about the influence of Coach Bonner on you.
Right.
For you, I think about when you guys won the state last year, and you just kind of looked around. You were like, yeah. That part of you. What makes Coach Patrick go?
Man, I tell you, it's in this program. I've been here for 13 years now, and I've been to where we were a 5-5 team. I've been to where we were a 7-5 team, 7-5 team. I've been here when we weren't making the playoffs. I've been here, when we were getting knocked out in the first round or the second round. And I've also been here when we started to scratch the surface of being really, really good. And I'm gonna tell you, I just been blessed with being around a great group of coaches, a great administration here since I've been here, and a great group of guys, man. So what makes me go every day is I just want to make sure I continue to be a blessing to those people that are around me, man. That's simply it. Like you said, I'm never gonna be in the mix like that. That's just not.
No, you not. I tell you, I have to come snatch you up, because you be way over there in the cut. You won't stand at the 50-yard line. You be over there in the end zone somewhere chilling.
That's how I am, man. I'm real laid back, except for when it's time for us to get in those.
Oh yeah, when it's go time. Oh yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah, I just want to continue to be a blessing to my players, man, a blessing to my coaching staff, and just continue to, get guys in school for free and kind of mentor guys. Everybody's not going to be a Division I football player, so they have to know, it's something after high school football. You may be a Division III football player. That's still quality football.
And nothing wrong with
You
that.
receive a degree in college, and how are you going to impact this world after you're done with football? That's always going to be the biggest thing for me. What type of brother, what type of son, what type of father are you going to end up being? And that's my motivation. Just because I know so many people impacted me. I could have been, anywhere in the streets, man. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, a city that is not, the greatest city.
Oh, Coach must be getting the phone call, everybody.
Yeah,
you getting that phone call?
Yeah. I got a call, so just that's my motivation, man. Just to continue to try to help others. That's it, each and every day.
Do with the success that you guys have in your program, do you kind of find it tough to kind of send that message that listen, everybody not gonna play in the SEC or the ACC or the Big 12, but you still can play football somewhere and continue your career, like you said, get that degree because that's the ultimate goal. We talk about transforming these young men and getting them to adult life,
Right.
being successful.
Right. And it's crazy, man. As we sitting here talking, on social media today, we see another young man get shot down by the police, man.
Yeah,
And that is tough for me to see each and every day, knowing that I got 90 to 100 kids here that could be them any day of the week.
right.
I mean, so it's tough to tell parents, hey, your kid may not play in the SEC, they might not play in the Big Ten, but if we can just get them to understand that education is the biggest thing, no, a free education at that, even if it's partially free,
Right.
you're setting yourself up financially ahead of everybody else, and now that means you can give back, once you get the opportunity.
Well, I'm gonna close with this one, Coach. You know, I am a high fashion guy when it comes to the uniforms. You guys dropped a photo shoot, Coach. The street your three stripe game. They go Coach with another phone call, y'all. He gonna pop back up, everybody. His phone hot. That's why I gotta get him out of here, everybody. he hot in them streets, y'all. Don't try to tell you.
Man, I think I'm back, but I don't have. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, we're gonna close. I know your phone buzzing, Coach. Your Adidas game, Coach. Talk about your relationship with Adidas and this. They keep you fresh, Coach. I'm coming to get one of the pullovers too, Coach.
Hey, man, come on, man. I got you,
Yeah,
man.
I know. I
Got you,
appreciate
man.
that.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
Ryan Lacey at Adidas is the man. I'm gonna put it to you like that, man. That guy has transformed our program so much in the last 3 years. He's gonna keep us with the newest and hottest gear, man. I love that guy, man. Like, I love him. If I have a request, he gonna get it for me. And then not only that, when we get the stuff, there's a guy that used to play for us. His name is William Pratchett. All right. And he's
Uh,
a company by the name of 24/7 Grind Sports, right?
right.
So he marks up all of our Adidas gear. So when you see the We Just Different on there or that 24/7 Grind, that's a Cedar Grove thing. He's a Cedar Grove alum that has started his own company. And I said, if I'm gonna get anybody to mark up our stuff, it's gonna be a Cedar Grove guy. So so look out for that as well. That 24/7 Grind, along with the Adidas stuff, man. Ryan Lacey and Adidas football, man, they keep us in some fresh stuff, man.
You definitely stay fresh, Coach. Listen, I know you guys got your practice day because you're getting these guys ready. I appreciate you as always hanging out with your boy, Coach.
Hey, man, appreciate you for having me, man.
Hey man, we're gonna do this again middle of season, and you know you're gonna see me at some point this season. I'm already got to. Y'all keep changing the schedule, so we changed my schedule. So,
Man, listen, hopefully this week will be the last schedule that we put out. I'm trying to finalize one last game.
huh.
Once we put it out, hopefully that's the last version of it we have to put out, and we'll be ready to rock and roll, man. October 2nd.
As always, Coach. Good luck, man. Proud of you, man. I'm a big fan of them Cedar Grove Saints, Coach. We just different.
Hey,
We
yes,
just
sir.
different.
Yes, sir. Hey, also family dynasty. Don't forget that part too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I look. I'm coming by there to do a photo shoot with those rings too. So have all of them ready for me.
I got you. I
All
got
right,
you.
man.
Yep.
Have a good one, Coach.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, brother.